What's good everyone, it's Muncher here, it's that time again, another gold gun guide, this time for the Klauser and the final pistol that we hadn't got gold yet. It was alright, not my favourite pistol, but definitely not difficult. As always, we'll run through the best class setup, the game modes I use before we move on to the actual challenges themselves. There should be timestamps in the description or chapters on the little timeline. If there's not, I've just forgotten to put them in, just drop me a comment and I'll add them in ASAP. I feel like if you've seen my other videos on pistols, this is a pretty standard build by now. The barrel that you want to be using, I guess, is the 170mm. I didn't actually use a barrel for 60% of it. I just didn't even think to equip one. You can see the difference is that one gives you more speed and accuracy, one gives you more firepower. But this gun one-shots quite comfortably from most ranges in hardcore. I leveled it up to around level 30-35 in zombies and then went over to hardcore shithouse and did all of the grind in there. So let's jump into the actual Camo challenges themselves. As always, we have 200 eliminations to kick it off. Nothing to worry about there, super easy. And then we have 50 headshots. Again, nothing to worry about. I'd be very surprised if you don't manage to shoot 50 people in the head, even by accident. But you don't need to worry about doing these straight away if you do want to focus on them, because you have another 50 to do later on. And then we have 50 multi-kills. Again, if you're in hardcore shiphouse, there shouldn't be an issue. The time it actually gives you to get a multi-kill, so a double kill or above, is actually pretty big. And it doesn't even have to be a double kill or above with this gun only. You could get a kill with a grenade and then shoot someone with his pistol and it counts as a double kill. And then we have get 5 kills without dying 30 times. Super easy. Don't overthink it. While yes, this gun is perfectly capable of getting Bloodthirsties on its own, you can use any primary weapon or any equipment to get 4 kills, and as long as your 5th kill is with this gun, it will count as a Bloodthirsty. So you could get 4 kills with an STG and your 5th kill with this and it would count. You could get a quad feed with a grenade and your 5th kill with this and it will count. Super easy, nothing to worry about. Then we have 50 long range kills. I put the 2.5 times sight on this and then just forgot to take it off for the rest of the grind. You can play that nasty heady in Das House and pick them up pretty easily on the deployable cover where you just kind of peek above the tyres. It's 20 meters or around about there for a long shot with a pistol, so it's doable on most areas of Das House. Shipment is possible on, of course, because you know you can just look down lines of sight. Super easy, the sort of thing you just got to sit down and do for a couple of games and then it's out the way. Then you have 50 close range kills. Das House, shipment, hardcore, close range, get aggro. You don't even really need to be that close. Pretty easy, this should be fairly bread and butter stuff. And then we have get 50 kills after recently swapping to your primary or secondary weapon. So this is just a lot of YYing or your corresponding keybind if you're on mouse and key. Pretty easy. Try and keep a UAV in the air at all times. Otherwise, you can just hold choke points and just sit there spamming YY and the chances are they'll walk through. Far easier if you have a UAV. It means you can see if they're coming around the corner. You just switch guns just as they're about to walk around the corner, pop them, off you go. Super easy. I think it took me 2-3 games to do this. It's just the sort of thing where it's a bit awkward because you have to make that concentrated effort to make sure you're YYing to get your kills. And then we have 50 ADS kills with the 200mm barrel, the .45 8-round mags and the steady trigger. Pretty easy. It's just ADS kills. The barrel, even though it takes off some of the damage, doesn't really do that much. Pretty easy to do. It's just ADS kills. You ADS, you shoot, you kill them. Then we have 50 headshots with the 200mm barrel, the 9mm 12-round mags and heavy trigger. If you're struggling to do this, it's going to sound really oversimplistic, this statement. Aim higher. You're not going to shoot people in the head if you're shooting them in the knees. I know it sounds stupid, but the number of people I see shooting people in the chest and complaining, why wasn't that headshot, because you didn't shoot them in the head. If you're really struggling, you can go back to the heady in Das House, the one where you have to put down the deployable cover and you stand on it and you can look over the tyres, because you can usually see not a huge amount of people, you usually hit their head. It's a pretty easy way. Otherwise, if you find that enemies are running through choke points a lot, you can track your teammate's head as they run past you the other way and use that as kind of a bearing of where an enemy's head will be. And it really is all about kind of getting used to the height of enemies and how they are positioned at different distances as well. It's sort of trial and error until you get it. I feel like I've done so many camo challenges on this game now. I've got it down pretty easily. It took me 4 games, 5 games, something like that. I had some pretty bot lobbies, which was lucky, where I could kind of take advantage of that. But even if it takes you 10 games and you focus on, you know, 5 headshots a game, you'll still power through it a lot quicker than I think you may initially think you will. Then finally we have 50 ADS kills with a 170mm barrel, the .45, 12 round mags and lightweight trigger. Super easy to end on. It's the footage that's been playing in the background. 50 kills, aim down sights, off you go. And then the Klauser is gold. And that is also pistols diamond. Pretty easy, super easy really. I didn't run into any issues. It's just the sort of thing that you just have to get done, and it may not be the most enjoyable, but it's not exactly difficult. Just one of those things. I'll have a more general pistol diamond guide out either tomorrow or the day after, depending on when I get it done, just to run through some things that maybe felt I didn't touch on enough in each of the individual videos. So if you don't want to miss that or any of the other gold gun guides, do make sure to subscribe. Give the video a like if you did enjoy it. As always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.